start with the basics. Gestational diabetes is a temporary form of diabetes and is one of the most common pregnancy-related complications women face. It's not the woman's fault, it's just how the hormones have behaved in her body. The placenta in the pregnant woman's uterus makes hormones for managing the pregnancy, and some of these hormones make it hard for insulin to do its job controlling the blood sugar, which is also known as blood glucose. To make things even more difficult, during pregnancy, the body has to make 3 times the normal amount of insulin. When a pregnant woman eats, there is a spike in her blood sugar. That is when the organ responsible for making insulin, the pancreas, has to get into action and produce insulin to tackle it. This insulin is like a messenger that goes from cell to cell in the body, asking it to receive the sugar to reduce the amount of sugar in the bloodstream. Gestational diabetes occurs when the pancreas is not able to make enough insulin to go around as messengers. Gestational diabetes usually happens in the second week of pregnancy. It is checked for between weeks 24 and 28 or sooner if the mother is at high risk. Common symptoms include being thirstier than usual, hungrier than normal, and more frequent urge to urinate. Women with gestational diabetes can and do have healthy pregnancies and healthy babies. But if untreated, gestational diabetes can cause problems for the baby, like premature birth and stillbirth. The most important first step is early detection, so don't miss your scheduled checkups. If left undetected and/or untreated, the baby will continue to receive huge amounts of sugar from the mother and grow to a large size, making normal delivery difficult, or the risk of baby's shoulders getting injured during vaginal birth. Immediately after birth, since the baby is no longer receiving this excess sugar, his blood sugar levels might drop suddenly to a dangerously low level, causing seizures. The doctor may prescribe a medicine called metformin. It works to enable the body to use insulin and thus keep her blood sugar levels under control. Metformin has a very low risk of birth defects and complications for the baby, making this drug safe to take before and during pregnancy. Metformin is also safe to take while breastfeeding. What are some changes in diet that will help the pregnant woman manage her gestational diabetes? Having small and frequent meals every 2 to 3 hours is the key to control and avoid glucose spikes. The pregnant woman needs to divide her meal into 6 small snacks, 3 medium-sized main meals, and 3 times intake of a healthy snack. Following the plate method is the best way to meet the needs of essential nutrients while keeping in check spikes of sugar. A meal plate should include 50% non-starchy vegetables, 25% carbohydrates, 25% protein, and some healthy fats as well. Let's learn what non-starchy vegetables are. They are cabbage, cauliflower, cucumbers, tomatoes, zucchini, onion, radish, lettuce, bell peppers, leafy greens like spinach, asparagus, kale, and fenugreek. The best sources of carbohydrates are fruits, milk, whole grains like ragi, oats, and broken wheat. She can get good proteins from cheese, nuts, nut butter like peanut butter, cottage cheese, tofu, hummus, and seeds. Healthy fats like ghee, butter, cream, seeds, nuts, olives, avocado are also needed. Here are some foods to be strictly avoided. First, dairy, whole milk, sour cream, sweets including candies, cookies, baked goods, ice cream, desserts. 3. Sugar sweetened beverages like juice, soda, sweet tea and sports drinks. 4. Artificial sweeteners like table sugar, brown sugar, honey, maple syrup and molasses. 5. Packaged foods like chips, microwave popcorn and convenience meals. 6. Trans fats like fried foods, dairy-free coffee creamers, partially hydrogenated oil. The pregnant woman should avoid foods with high GI. The GI or glycemic index, simply put, is a measure of how quickly a food causes one's blood sugar levels to rise. The measure ranks food on a scale of 0 to 100. Foods with high GI index have to be completely omitted from the diet. When the woman makes sure that the portions she eats are controlled, she's doing a good job at regulating her glucose. Let's look at the ideal portion size. Carbohydrate portions should be as follows: breakfast 30 grams, lunch and dinner 30 to 45 grams, snacks 15 grams. It is highly recommended that she walks for 10 minutes after each meal. It can do wonders, especially for women who are not able to control the glucose levels even with medicine. A brisk walk helps muscles to absorb the blood sugar, thereby preventing it from building up in the bloodstream. Walking also prevents the gain of excess weight. Stress and the hormones it produces, like cortisol, and high blood sugar levels have a clear link. Make it a daily habit to practice guided medication and iMumz yoga. The benefits will be evident just after 7 to 10 days. She needs to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. Listening to soothing ragas on the iMumz app works very effectively in reducing stress. iMumz yoga can help with gestational diabetes by regulating hormones that affect blood sugar levels, cortisol and adrenaline, and emotional well-being by stimulating the relaxation response in the body. Yoga also builds deeper awareness of her body so that she accurately monitors her energy level, blood sugar level and appetite. Here are some yoga asanas that are ideal for managing gestational diabetes. The palm tree pose, the seated forward bend, the child's pose, the cat stretch pose, side bending, the warrior pose, the triangle pose.